Today we're going to be doing another episode of the good, the bad, and the boring. Basically, what we're going to do is window shop on the internet for all of the new things that are coming out in the beauty world, talk about them, see what catches our eye, see what doesn't catch our eye, and I'm excited to get into this with you. These are like my favorite videos to film. So I'm going to, what side do I want to go? I'll go on this side. I'll go on this side. This is fine. This is fine. This is good. So I'm going to be using Beauty News Official as my source here, and Hot Fire Makeup. Those are my two favorite ones to go on. So let's go into it. Okay, so the first thing that I really wanted to talk about today is this new palette that's coming out from Sugarpill. This is, oh my gosh, so they teased it the other day, and they just showed this picture of Dumpster Cat Turkey, which is essentially like the Sugarpill mascot. He's this amazingly he's like Garfield. He's a big, fluffy chunker of a cat that lives at Sugarpill HQ, and he was found in a dumpster on Thanksgiving, hence his name. And he is a little sprite on the outside of this of their new palette coming out. And the way that this announcement was set up, it had Nyan Cat vibes, right? Like really had Nyan Cat vibes, where you got this palette with this cat, and it's an 8-bit cat, and then you've got the colors behind it. We were doing some speculating on Discord when this first was announced, and we were like, I wonder if all of these colors represent the colors in the palette. Shout out to you, Ron, because you are the one who really started this Nancy Drewing, and you were completely right, because the colors in here are 100% what was the tail of the Nyan Cat rainbow. This palette is so freaking cute. It is a fun size palette, so it is much smaller than what the traditional Sugarpill colors are, but from what I can tell, it still looks like what a normal MAC eyeshadow size is, or ColourPop eyeshadow. Sugarpill normally has very big sized eyeshadows, like a $50 size, so for them to do a fun size palette and it's the size of normal eyeshadows, so I can't tell. I mean, this might be normal size, it might be more like the ColourPop 9-pan size. Either way, I'm okay with it being smaller, because I always prefer to get smaller size stuff, even candy or sample stuff. I like that because I get to try more things. So with this, I'm getting to try more colors for a better price. The price tag on this is $28, which I think is a great price. This is all matte colors, and they are all game themed. So you have names like Cheat Code, Game Over, Twitch, Rage Quit. They're just it's just a really kind of cool vibe. And the colors here are pretty freaking unique too. This Continue shade is really weird. They're a little bit different, and I am always 100% for any colors, any eyeshadows that are just a little bit different than what we already have. And so I really am excited to get this palette, to play with this palette. I will definitely be using this for one of my makeup roulette streams on Twitch, because I mean, it's literally the perfect palette to be using for a Twitch makeup roulette stream, right? I mean, it's right in the name. There we go. This comes out tomorrow. I'm excited because Sugarpill just released their Endless Summer collection. That was my last video I put up on Saturday, in case you missed it. And for them to come out with something else really quick is awesome, because in my last video where I talked about the Endless Summer collection, I actually had quite a few people going, oh, I remember Sugarpill. Oh, I forgot about Sugarpill. And I'm like, no, Sugarpill's awesome. So for them to be coming out with something again that's really sparking interest makes me really excited, because Sugarpill's great. So the next thing I was going to talk about is this new collection that just got announced today from ColourPop, because of course, I feel there's probably, since my last GBB video, there's probably been 6 ColourPop launches, because ColourPop, I saw a comment today that said, every time you breathe, ColourPop releases a new collection. That's not a lie. Well, the last order I did was the Orange You Glad palette, and we already have a whole strawberry collection, we have an influencer collection, there was probably other things that I forgot, and now we have this rainbow collection. From what I can tell, it seems that this rainbow collection is, for the most part, just sort of a repackaging of products that ColourPop already has, which is not a bad thing at all. The palette here has 7 new eyeshadow colors, but a lot of the stuff is already colors that they already have. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. This is the Rainbow Road set right here. It's like jellies, and then the Super Shock. They have a 4th Ray Head in the Clouds face milk. They have mascaras, and then they have these eyeliner colors. And brushes, the main thing that grabbed my attention was this palette. Now, even if these are colors that they already have, I know that they're colors that I don't believe that I have. I would have to double check. That's the only thing you have to pay attention to is did you already buy these colors? But I just love the way it looks. It's $40 for all of that, which is a steal. A steal! 24 eyeshadows for 40 bucks, and they're large size. There's some glitters thrown in there, and it's just the way that they organized it, like they got my attention. I also love that the set of the Jelly Much and the Super Shock shadows are in a collection called Rainbow Road, but I will say, I'm like, that's not what Rainbow Road looks like. You know, my mind immediately goes to Nintendo 64 playing Mario Kart and falling off the edge because Rainbow Road was a really hard level in Mario Kart. And if you are telling me it's not, you're lying to me. You're lying, because it's fucking hard. It's hard. Anyways, this is available now. I'm definitely eyeing that palette, and the fact that it's 40 bucks means that you get free shipping if you're in the US, which is always what I strive for. ColourPop is one where it's always like, oh, I really like that new $12 palette, but if I get the $12 palette, I'm not just gonna buy the palette, I'm gonna go till I get the free shipping, you know what I mean? So that one I'm definitely paying attention to. Something else that launches tomorrow is the new palette from Sigma. Now, I know a lot of people know Sigma because of their brushes, but this palette, I've been playing with it. I have a tutorial going up today on Leesha Land that's using this palette. It's really, really pretty. And it's really cool because it's half mattes and then half of these shimmer duochrome, super sparkly colors. This does not quite do it justice on what these look like in person. I'll show you a little clip that I have right here, just so you can see what they do when they hit the light. It's just crazy. So this palette is really, really nice. The mattes are so buttery. It's just a cool palette. It's very unique. And I'm excited about Sigma coming out with new makeup, new stuff. Ooh, MAC is launching new Studio Fix matte foundation sticks. Ugh, I want to get excited about MAC again. You know, like everything that they come out with, I'm like, okay, yep, that's a makeup brand. Like, it's just, I remember back in the day being so excited about everything that MAC did, and now it's like, I can't remember the last time I got excited. Seriously. Ooh, okay, so this is Marc Jacobs. That's pretty. Ooh, that one at the end, that one's really pretty. But like I probably have 12 of those colors. Yeah, it's like, it's nice, man. It takes so much now, like so much more than it used to get me really excited about stuff just because we've seen so much, right? This is cute though. Okay, so this is a new palette from Violet Voss, and I do think it's interesting. I feel like there's a lot of rainbow stuff coming out all of a sudden, right? It's so weird to me when this happens because obviously brands don't create this stuff overnight. It takes a long time to formulate a palette and to have it go into production, test stuff out, and have it actually come to fruition. And it's so weird when all of a sudden there's all this rainbow stuff at the same time. This is cute though. I like that they're close, but they're different as far as like the shades go. Let's see some swatches. I want to believe that's what they look like. I don't know, man. Every time I see swatches, I gotta like, you know, like really side eye vibes, bright vibes. It's got like 80s vibes going on with the names. Definitely an 80s palette. That's cool. Stila has a new foundation. I can't keep up, man. I'm like foundation exhausted. I know Anastasia just launched one. I will say I really like Anastasia's packaging. It just is foundation, really big and like a cool italic font. These is a lot of colors, which, you know, we all like. Ooh, when it's online, it's just tough. What is this? This is so, okay, every time I see the new Kardashian or Kylie, it's just, this is so boring. We all have this stuff. It's kind of like, I had some comments on my Lady Gaga video where I talked about the new Lady Gaga's makeup line. I had people being like, I love Lady Gaga, you don't know anything, this is this. And you can like a celebrity and still be able to give them criticism. You know what I mean? Like constructive criticism. You could still not like something you're coming out with and still like them. Like you're allowed to do that. You don't have to just be 100 for somebody all the time. You can have like opinions about people. This has nothing to do with Kim Kardashian herself. I just think this is a boring ass palette. This whole collection is boring. It's been done a billion freaking times. So this is just meh. You're allowed to do it, I promise. They won't know. They don't care. La la la. persona. I can't keep up. There's so many new brands now. There's another brand. Let me go into my tagged stuff because I feel like I've been tagged a whole bunch. You guys tag me in like the funniest stuff. I love it. Okay, somebody tagged me in this and I'm like, what the fuck? Because I never heard of this company, Terra Moon's Cosmetics, and these are neon pressed powder that look like this. Okay, and I've used neon colors before and they don't look like that. They are patchy as fuck. Like, they're really hard to work with, and so I can kind of tell that they're wearing like a base, but even with a base, that looks smooth as hell. And that green, look at that green, holy mackerel. So all of them, it's $35 for 7 of them. Like I said, I've never heard of this company, but yeah, they look like this. I want them. I want them. I'm paying attention. They also have these flakies. That's not really for me, but that looks nuts. So I'm paying attention. I'm following. Keeping my eyes out because I see you. Let's see. There was this other company I've been tagged in a bunch. This one. Okay, so this was the last one that I was tagged in, and it's this company called Cleona. Oh, they have a pronunciation, like they have phonetically shown on there. Thank God, it's like it was meant for me because I can't pronounce anything. Cleona Cosmetics. I've been tagged a bunch with this brand. So they have this Kaleidoscope Collection that, I'm not gonna lie, the first picture I saw, where was the first picture I saw? I know you guys are looking at all these and being like, what the hell? Because that was my reaction. Something about square eyeshadow pans makes me think of Claire's makeup. You know, I don't know what it is, but something about square eyeshadow pans just gives me this Claire's vibe. Really terrible $1 makeup. That's all I can think of. So when I first saw it, it was like this. So it was like a pan like that, and I was like, this looks like something you'd get on eBay for like $4. I don't know. So not gonna lie, that was it might have just been this picture. It was this one. First impression was like, Then I'm like, okay, hold on a minute. I see these iridescents down there and I'm like, what was that? So I see those. They look amazing. Like, everything here looks pretty freaking cool, pretty freaking unique. And it's not fair for me to judge based off of the shape of the eyeshadow pan. I know. So as I'm going through this and I'm looking at these different looks, I get tagged in multi-chrome swatches all the time. I've never tried them. I get really weird about it, and the reason is because I see so many swatches of these colors and how they shift and how cool they look, but I really don't see a lot of actual pictures of people wearing them. I'm like, okay, these are so popular online, why aren't any big regulated companies coming out with them? So I have to sit there and be like, what is in them that's making them do that? Is it like the same stuff that does it on a car? Is it the same like car chrome paint? Why aren't like Anastasia coming out? Why aren't like other companies that I know would kill this stuff? Why is nobody coming out with this stuff except indie brands? And because I always see swatches, but I never really see how it looks on the eyes. So that's why I've definitely been like not buying them, because it's cool. Plus they're always really expensive and I don't want to pay like $15 for an eyeshadow, for one eyeshadow, you know? This whole year I've been trying not to buy makeup as much as I can. ColourPop gets me though. I will say that ColourPop always is the one where I'm like, I don't know. You guys tell me how you feel about that, because they look really, really cool. But as you can see here throughout their entire thing, there's one picture with the colors on the eyes and it's just like dotted in the middle, and that's fine, but for the most part we're just getting swatches, and that's not literally just swatches. I've seen 3 eyeshadow looks in all of this scroll, so that's why I'm always like, I don't know, maybe you guys send me some stuff if you've seen like a tutorial of someone actually like live putting it on their eye. Let me know, because I have not seen that, and that could be a selling point. But you know what? I really don't want a selling point, so don't send me that stuff. But do send me that stuff. Okay, so that's about it for this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, keep tagging me in stuff on Instagram. Keep sending me links to stuff. Keep showing me this new stuff. If you are a part of Leesha Land, LeeshaLand.com, you can go onto the Discord VIP section. We have a beauty section on there, and it is just filled with us talking about all new stuff that's coming out, recommendations, all sorts of stuff. Such an amazing, amazing community up there. I got to meet some of you guys this weekend and it was so freaking cool. LeeshaLane.com if you want to be part of like the most badass beauty community that could possibly ever exist. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Okay, love you so much. Mwah! See you tomorrow.